So in this video, I want to talk with you about how to expand your network and why it's important. Basically, you want to expand your network because you're helping your group of people, but that can only take you so far. Your business will only be able to grow as far as that group of people that you're helping. So the bigger the group, the more growth that you're going to get. So what I recommend is using Facebook as a tool to help you expand your business. To do so, you could use the People You May Know tool. That's fantastic to help you find friends of friends. You go, oh yeah, I remember that person. Gosh, I need to send them a friend request and get back in touch with them. That helped me for a little while, but what really helps now is joining groups of similar interests. This scared me at first. I was very intimidated because I didn't think I had any real interests. But it took some brainstorming to kind of figure out who I am and therefore what groups would I relate to. So I'm a mom, so I found local mom groups. I found alumni groups from my high school. I'm in an emergency preparedness group because I'm into emergency preparedness. A cloth diaper group, a knitting group. You know, if you like dogs, there's groups for that. Sports fans, there's a group for that. There are groups for everything, trust me. So what you want to do is you want to get in there. And right when you get in there, what do? Do you post about Beachbody? No, not at all. What you want to do is just go in there and talk to people. I love to go in and ask for advice. So let's say I'm in a mom group and I say, you know, hey, my daughter's struggling with teething. Does anyone have any advice? People love to help one another. So I always get suggestions from people. Then what I do is I go to that same post, I tag the person or people who gave me advice, thank them. I might ask some follow-up questions. And remember, these questions that you're asking, make them authentic. These are your interest groups. I'm sure that there are questions that you have that you can get advice on. So be sure to be authentic. So I'll tag the people, thank them, and at that point, they've seen my name once when I asked a question, and they've seen my name and face, profile, face, again when I tagged them and they're responding to the comments. So I might be a little familiar to them so that when I now send them a friend request, they're not gonna go, who the heck is that? They'll kind of know, hopefully. So send them a friend request, and if they accept it, the next thing you do is you say, hey, thank you so much for the advice that you gave me over in that mom group. So you're a mom too? How many kids do you have? Or let's say you got knitting help. So you say, you know, what got you into knitting? Just ask questions about that group. Okay, then you can kind of venture out, ask them, you know, so what other things are you interested in? And they might give you more information, and pretty soon you're covering family and work and things like that. You are not bringing up that you sell Beachbody products or anything like that. But at some point it might come up, and if it does, here's how I've handled it. People say, what do you do for a living? And I say, oh, I'm a doctorate student in education, and I'm a fitness coach, and I just love it. And they say, what's a fitness coach? And I'll ask them, have you ever heard of P90X or Insanity? And usually they have. And so I will say, oh yeah, okay, so that's a fitness program. This company produces a lot of great fitness programs, including those. And I'll just help match people with the program that works best for their goals and their fitness level. And it's amazing because I've seen great transformations. And that really opens the door. People will talk about, oh, I've struggled with this, and they just start talking to me. It's a really great conversation starter. But if it doesn't get to that place, I don't take it to that place. Beachbody does not come up unless they're asking questions. All I'm wanting is to develop trust with this person. They're then linked to my page or friends so they can see when I post things, and occasionally I'll post about invitation to fitness groups, and if they need help, they usually contact me then. This really seems to just work to develop that trust. A few things to note for Facebook. Facebook does not like when you send out a lot of friend requests. They see it as spam. They could put you in what's called Facebook jail. Okay, that's what we all call it. But what it is it's 7 days without being able to add friends. It's not as bad as it sounds. It can kind of slow the business down a little bit. So to prevent it, send out no more than 2 friend requests a day. Also, what's nice to do is to keep a running list of all of the pending friend requests that you have. Okay, so when I send a friend request, I write their name and I write where I found that person. And what I do is I will go back 30 days, and all the people that are older than 30 days where I sent the requests, I unsend the request. Facebook just doesn't like a lot of pending requests going on. What's also nice about that list is if Sally added me 2 weeks later and I don't remember that she was in my mom group, I can go and look it up right there on that list, and then I can write her say, oh yeah, you know, thanks for the advice on the mom group. It'll help me jog my memory a little bit by doing it that way. Also, if you're nervous about opening yourself up on Facebook, I was too. I do put contacts that I don't know face to face in an acquaintances, you know, label. That way they can't see a lot more of my more family posts. So you can definitely do that. But if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to comment below and ask me. You can also head over to www.fitbabysteps.com for more coaching advice, and you can see my fitness journey and my own fitness advice.